If you don't have a good voice agent demo, you are never going to sell a voice agent. When it comes to selling AI voice agent systems, your demo is the make or break experience between someone buying and someone not buying. It might also be someone's first interaction with you or your business. So you not only want your agent to be good, but you want the whole demo experience to give off that feeling that these guys know what they are doing. Because at the end of the day, first impressions matter. And even if you have a really good agent, if the presentation of that agent isn't up to that same standard, then people aren't gonna buy. If you're new here, my name is Matt. I'm the founder of FutureFlow AI, where we build AI voice and text agent systems for service-based businesses. We've helped our clients generate over $500,000 in additional revenue with our systems, and I've also personally taught over 2,000 business owners and AI enthusiasts on how to build these systems for themselves. So today I'm giving you my ultimate voice agent demo stack that's gonna give you everything you need to create that professional demo experience when pitching to clients and hopefully help you close more deals. The first component is a lovable prompt designed to create you an aesthetic landing page with a form that you can present or send to prospective client. All you have to do is give the prompt your website URL, your company logo, any questions on the form that you want to ask to personalize the outbound call that the prospect is going to receive, and then an any-end webhook where we're going to send the form submission to. The second component I'm going to be giving you is an any-end workflow, which is going to receive the form submission from your lovable landing page and then initiate an outbound call to your prospective client. In there, I've made it really easy to input any dynamic variables that you want to give to your outbound agent prompt, whether that be the person's name, their company, what industry they're in. I've set it up so it's really easy for you to customize that and then personalize your outbound calls to your prospective clients. Last but certainly not least is your retail voice agent template that you can use to create your outbound agent demo. This prompt is already 90% finished, and all you need to do is go in and personalize it to your business. I made it really clear what sections you need to personalize and which sections you don't. And once you've done your personalization, you should be ready to go. I want you to have a killer voice agent demo that not only impresses your prospective clients, but also does the discovery process for you. With this setup, you will have everything you need to present a professional voice agent demo to your prospective clients and help you close more deals. So with that being said, we'll jump into the lovable prompt and I'll show you how that works. So here we are in our lovable landing page prompt, and I have set this up to make it as easy as possible for you to go in and create your own landing page. All you need to do is go in and customize the sections highlighted in yellow. So first of all, you're going to put in your website URL so that Lovable can copy the style and sort of color scheme of your current website. You then download and upload your logo image in there. You then input your any-end webhook URL so that Lovable knows to send the form submission to your any-end workflow so that it can initiate the outbound call. You can also embed your calendar booking embed code. So if you want to include a calendar booking section in your thank you page, you can input the embedding codes here as well. Then down here is where you can edit the actual questions that you want to ask on your form. So I've made them pretty standard, pretty simple, but if you want to make your questions more related to your niche, then you can go in and put the questions in here. And then finally, you just change your name at the bottom so that the footer of the landing page has your agency name and looks nice and professional. So just to prove to you that this works straight out of the wrapper, I've put together my own version of the lovable prompt. So I've put in my FutureFlow website URL, I've uploaded a logo image, I've put in the any-end webhook URL, put in the questions that I want to ask, and put in my company name at the bottom there. And when we're in Lovable, you can see that I've dropped that prompt into a new project. I've not added any other prompts. And as you can see, it has created me a lovely aesthetic landing page that I can now use and present to clients. If I just open it up, you can see it's on a website URL that I can now send to people to essentially demo my voice agent to them. Now for the second part is the N8N workflow, and as you can see, it is very, very simple. The reason we have two here is because on the bottom I have the version which has all of my API keys and sensitive information, which I'm not going to share over YouTube. So I created just a quick duplicate version that I can go in and show you what these modules do and what content that you have to actually go and input there. Now, for your Lovable landing page prompt, I said that you need to put in an N8N webhook URL, and you're going to put in this N8N webhook. So it's going to be your production URL. You just copy it here and then drop it into your Lovable landing page prompt. That's all you need to do. And now your landing page will be connected to your N8N. The second module you can see here is your edit fields module, where you're just going to map your form submission answers to specific fields that you want to use as dynamic variables in your voice agent prompt. You can see here, these are the basic ones which I outlined in the example Lovable prompt. And then underneath there, you're gonna have to input 3 details from retail so that you can initiate the outbound calls. First detail is obviously your retail API key, which you can find in your retail account. The next is your retail outbound agent number. So in order to actually initiate an outbound call, we have to connect our voice agent to a phone number. And when you do that in retail, it's really, really simple. And you literally just copy the phone number and put it in here. Now you have to put it in E164 format, or otherwise known as international format, which is literally just the raw number with no spaces, no sort of brackets, nothing like that. So for example, I'm in the UK, so it'd be +447 and then whatever the rest of the numbers are without any gaps or spaces. The final value is your retail agent ID. So when we create our new demo agent, we will receive an agent ID for that new voice agent, which we then copy and paste into here. So once you've input all of those details, you just want to go into your HTTP request and everything should be already mapped for you. You have your retail API key mapped here. In the JSON body, you will already have your agent ID mapped and you'll already have your from and to number mapped. The only part that you might need or want to change is if you have different questions from your form, then you might need to input different dynamic variables here. But with the template that you have and everything that I'm giving you, this should all work seamlessly straight out of the packet. For the third piece of the puzzle, we have our outbound voice agent demo template. And I've set up this document sort of like 2 sections. So section 1 is where you will customize the agent for your agency specifically. So you put in your agency or business name here, the name of the agent that you want to create. So for me, I've created an agent and I've called him Lucas, for example. You put in your name, your title, and then a description of your services, your unique value, and a knowledge base that the agent can use to describe what it is that you do. I've then just put in like a quick customization checklist to make sure that you're covering all the customization specific parts of the prompt, and then implementation notes as well. Then for the second half of the document, we have the actual voice agent prompt template. Now, I'm going to show you how you can take the information from the first section and directly put it into the second section really, really easily. So what I've done is I've basically filled out the form for my own agency. So you can see here, I've put in my agency name, the name of the agent that I want, my name, my role, and filled in some of the other details about, you know, what it is that we do, what's our unique value proposition, and all that good stuff. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to download this document here and I'm going to jump into a new Claude conversation and show you how easy it is to actually put this all together for yourself. So I've come into Claude, I've put in a really simple prompt to just describe what is happening and give Claude context of what it is that I'm actually trying to do. So I've just said, hey Claude, I have a document with information about my business and a voice agent prompt template. I want you to take the information from the first half of the document and dynamically insert it into the prompt template underneath and then output a personalized prompt with all of my company details. And then I've just drag and dropped the outbound voice agent template example into my Claude chat, and then it's now produced me my voice agent prompt. This Claude conversation didn't quite pick up the details straight off the bat. So it just said, you know, you need to provide the details, which I've then said, I have provided them in the first half of the document. They should also be included. And then it just said, you know, you're absolutely right. I apologize for missing that. And now it has created me my outbound agent prompt. So I'm literally just gonna copy and then paste this directly into a fresh retail single prompt agent. So we're in retail. I've now copied and pasted that prompt directly from Claude into a fresh single prompt retail agent. I have not touched this prompt. I've not iterated it. I've not even tested it yet. I want to show you guys how easy it is to get an agent, and I'm going to give you it straight out the wrapper. So I have changed the voice, so you can come in and change which voice you want to use and what sort of language it will be speaking. But apart from that, I have not touched anything else. In fact, sorry, I have changed the welcome message to say, hi there, is this first name, which I could also recommend that you do as well. So now what we have is we have our voice agent demo landing page created. The landing page form is now connected to our NAN workflow, and we also have our retail agent ready to call prospective clients. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to test the landing page form. I'm going to submit some details, and then we're going to listen to a live voice agent demo for a voice agent which we have not even touched the prompt yet. So here we are in the landing page. I'm just going to quickly fill out some details so I can receive a call. So I've put in some details. I've said my business name is Scottish Property just as a sort of demonstration, and we're going to hit call me, and I should receive a call from the agent almost instantly. There we go, receive the call. So let's have a listen to see what this agent sounds like without us having to touch the prompt whatsoever.
Hi there, is this Matt?
Yes, it is. Who's this?
Hey Matt, this is Lucas, the AI agent from FutureFlow AI. You requested a demo to see what an AI voice agent can do, and well, you're literally talking to the demo right now. I've got your info here for Scottish Property in the real estate space. By the way, it's just after 3:46 p.m. your time in London, so hopefully I'm not interrupting anything too important. How's your day going so far?
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, it's Sunday, so not much work's going on, and just wanted to hear what you sounded like.
Totally fair. Sunday is prime. Let's see what the robots are up to time. And hey, I appreciate you taking a few minutes to chat with an AI, even on your day off. Since you're here for the voice test, how am I stacking up so far? More human-like agent, or still a bit too much sci-fi?
You sound okay with the Scottish accent. Can you just tell me a bit about what? Can you tell me a bit more about what FutureFlow does?
Absolutely. FutureFlow AI builds superhuman voice and text agents. Think AI that can handle sales calls, qualify leads, book appointments, and even manage customer service, all on autopilot. We specialize in helping service-based businesses like real estate capture, nurture, and convert leads 24/7, so your team can focus on the deals that matter. Basically, we give you a digital team member who never sleeps, never takes a Sunday off, and always sounds sharp. Scottish accent optional. Is there a particular part of your business you're curious if AI could help with?
No, that's perfect. Thank you. So there you have it. We submitted a form on our professional looking landing page. The landing page sent a message to NAN, which then initiated our new outbound retail agent call. And to be honest, this call sounded pretty good. For the first call, straight out the wrapper, no prompt iterations whatsoever. I thought that call went really well. If you are going to set it up for your own agency or your own offer, I obviously would recommend, testing the agent and iterating the prompt a little bit more. But if you are just getting started, this is the perfect place to start. If you've made it to the end of the video, I just want to say a massive thank you for following along. And like I said at the start, you will have access to all of the resources in the Voice Agent Vault that you can join down below. It is my free hub of resources with automations, templates, prompts, tips and tricks that I've learned along the way of building these AI voice agent systems for the last year. If you enjoyed this video, then please do leave a like, leave a comment. And if you want to see more content like this, where I'm giving out free resources, sharing free sauce, then hit the subscribe button down below, as more videos like this will be coming. But until next time, I just want to say another thank you and have a good day.